Food for Life is a nonprofit registered charity that has been named one of the top 10 charities in the country, and it's right here in Burlington.
Food for Life is a food rescue operation. We basically rescue 5 to 6 million pounds of food a year, 85% of which is fresh. The problem is it comes in these giant commercial formats, so then that's when we need the community and volunteers to decant those commercial formats into more usable formats. So instead of a 600-pound bag of onions, we take that out, we put it into a smaller container, and we give that to our senior homes, to our apartment buildings, and our community centers.
The food that's rescued comes in direct from farms and distributors as overage, extras, or due to quality issues that volunteers at Food for Life can address.
This is a good example of what we do here as an organization. So the lettuce will come and there'll be one leaf on the outside that's brown. Typically in any other store you would look at that and you would be like, this is not good food, and it would get thrown out or it wouldn't get purchased. It would be picked up with the food that doesn't have the brown on it. So they would open the packages, they would recycle the plastic, they would take out the greens, remove the lettuce, put it into the compost, and keep all the good stuff and put it into bins. And if they didn't do that, that whole cardboard, plastic, and lettuce and the pallet would be dumped into the garbage.
According to a recent Second Harvest study, approximately 60% of food produced in Canada is wasted. So there is a great need for charities like Food for Life to rescue food and inspire the next generation to be mindful and keep up the good work. That's why they have special days where they invite the youth in to learn about all that they do.
So we're bringing kids in from all over Halton just to kind of get a look at our operation, get them really young to understand how they can impact the food chain, to remove things from the landfill, to stop methane, to repurpose the food that they have at home, to use your leftovers, to eat your lunches, and to do all those really nice things to make sure that we take care of the environment. We walk them through 4 stations in which we walk them through as the food comes in, what we do with the food on site, and then after how it's composted and how you can compost at home.
Kids of all ages enjoyed learning about how they can play a role now in helping to rescue food.
We colored and we sorted lettuce, and we learned about composts and sorted like things that were on magnets and on boards.
Today we learned about all the food that goes to waste and how there's food that's perfectly fine, but because it doesn't look nice or something, that it would go to waste. And we sorted lettuce, so we just ripped off the bad parts and then we kept the good parts so you can reuse it. And we learned about like ugly foods, and as I said, and then we learned about like composting and how it can take like 2 years for it to become like nice soil.
To learn more or get involved, go to foodforlife.ca. For Halton News, I'm Jessica Kading.